Alright, we are back once again with more Alan Wake Remastered. I know it's been a minute since I played last. Baldur's Gate 3's been out, so I've been focusing on that, but I did promise I'm going to get through and finish this before Alan Wake 2, so let's get this started.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Should be on episode 5 now, so we're close to
the
being
Dark
done.
Presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes
Hopefully I remember all the controls too,
this old light switch.
since I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 a lot.
Prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Yep, episode 5. I think it goes up only to episode 6, so we're really close.
From the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
If this does have only 6 chapters, this isn't as long. Like, if you just, like, play this straightforward, you can read it pretty quickly.
The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The
Is that what
FBI
happened to
agent
him?
had
He
taken
ended
them.
up getting caught, taken to
I
jail?
think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth.
It's been a minute, so I don't remember what happened last.
Oh, wait, we're in jail now?
Yeah, we in jail.
Hell, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Dump on me.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy
So I gotta
lady?
figure out how to get out of here.
Whatever you say, Al,
What kind
but
of
we're
game are you
stuck
playing,
here.
Nightingale?
They're
You
not
haven't
gonna...
even interviewed Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read.
You read
Well,
my
I've
main
got
scripts?
you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I
Ah,
insist.
shit. Ah, shit. I think I swear that was the last thing that happened, so I'm gonna get a
Wake,
co-pilot.
what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick.
We went into that one
obvious.
house
Okay, I've had
to
enough
see
of
what
this
actually
crap.
happened to him.
Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead...
Wait a minute. I know this.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Light.
Son
We
of a
need
bitch.
light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Well, let me get these manuscripts.
Oh, man. We're sitting ducks with the lights out.
Hold up.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the
Deja vu on deja
He was a
vu.
character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
Damn.
Stay
Need to
cool.
see it.
I can get the emergency.
Yeah, hold on.
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind read.
That's chirpy as hell. Let's get up out of here. Stay in the light. Where'd she go? Oh, jeez. Alright, we got some light. Yeah, red. Where'd Barry go?
Here are your things. Wait, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light,
Yeah.
only in the light.
I'll
And I
take
need to
that.
find Cynthia Weaver.
Give my
She can help
gun.
me stop this.
I'll take that too.
Light.
What else you got in here?
Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant.
I'll
I
take
can get you there pretty
those.
quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on,
Alright.
let's get back to your friend.
Hold on, son. Get anything else in here?
Wheeler, I need you to stay here.
What? No.
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once. I need your help.
Well,
Ooh, so get that
okay.
thermos.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to
It's
call
all
them and tell
boring.
them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Reagan?
Will it be
Related to you?
safe for him to stand by
Yeah.
himself too? I'm
Hey,
saying explain it.
is this like a secret society?
Anything else in here useful?
You'll be
There we
safe
go,
with
another
the
flare.
backup powers on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
Alright.
You'll come
Got
back
my
for me, right?
guns.
As soon as we get the chopper ready.
Got my flare.
Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the back.
Let's do it. I swear this mother effer got took it.
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Are you sure? Okay then, but hurry.
Alright, I already don't like this bullshit. I already don't like it. Is there anything in here? Nope. Locked. Alright, I gotta make that play again. L1's my dodge. Is it L1, right? Oh no, I didn't try to do that. Fuck. Oh, I wasted a flare. Am I supposed to be going this way? It's a batteries.
I needed to reach the rooftop to get to the other side of the broken gate.
Yeah, I know. Oh, wait, here we go. Ouch. Fucking bullshit. Okay, how do I reach that though? I already dealing with bullshit already. Look at this shit. I mean, wasting on my batteries, just shine a light on it. One thing I hate is that you start off, like every chapter you start off with a weak battery. Like, start me off with what I had before. That'd be nice. All this bullshit. Let's get rid of that. I see you right there. Can I? There we go. Oh, don't fall off. There we go. Alright. Not good. Fucking nerve. Could do it this way too. I got 16, so I'm good. Do that without having to waste too much power. Gonna watch the ground. Where did you?
Hey, Sheriff! Your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though. You need to bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on!
You know, before I even do that, let me do this. Let me get whatever I need out of here. There we go. Ouch.
Damn, that's smart.
Good job, Wade.
Alright, there we go.
Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper.
Come here, shit. Where are they coming? We are coming. Where you going, sir? Okay. Hold on. There you go, Sarah. There you go. There you go. Like I'm back there. There you go. Trust this. I'm following you, so let me know where we're going. Things still moving? Reload up, reload up. Okay, let's still stand there. Are we going this way? Good. Dodge into it. Alright, all's quiet. Watch the ground. Ooh.
I thought New Yorkers were rude.
Nice going, girl. Some of them flares. Some more ammo. And some more batteries. Hell yeah. I was gonna say, I wouldn't put it as one of them to fucking. Oh shit, hold on. Where are you?
Shooting!
Yeah, big boy. So I wouldn't put it past one of them fuckers to like pop out and shit. Let me re-up. Some batteries, some ammo.
Okay, we're good.
And some health.
We're good.
Here we go. I still got flares, so we're good.
Wait, over here! There's light!
Oh, you gotta tell me twice.
I have a key.
Ooh,
Watch my back, wait.
Let me in here. Let me in here. Oh, I knew I heard it. I knew I heard it. I don't like that. Oh, really? Don't like that. Oh, fuck.
Right there. Far enough.
Ouch. Okay.
Let's go, Wake.
I'm coming. Any goods I need here? Just a thermos. I do need some light. I'll take them flares.
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury-rig it while I find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Fine. They should be in the clerk's office on the other side of the building, near the main entrance.
You know I'm about to get attacked by shit. Main script.
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again, but meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer.
Alright, so what am I going upstairs?
The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
I know, Barry, I know. I know, bro. Alright, upstairs I go.
The keys aren't upstairs, Wake.
I'm just gonna take a quick look.
I was down here. I didn't see shit. Where'd she say it was? I went over to this door. It didn't do anything. Oh. Oh, shit. No, I ain't got time. Stop your bullshit. Ooh, ooh, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'll take that. Heavy duty, baby. Alright. Got the
Okay,
keys.
Sheriff, I got the keys.
Give me all the goods. It's the flashbangs now. That's what I'm talking about. Heavy duty, lady.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Barry said, fuck this shit. Barry said, I ain't staying there. Run, Barry, run.
Barry, look out! Barry, move!
Ooh.
Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay.
Barry's like, I ain't staying
The
there.
storefront's blocked. Come on, Wake. Let's go around. We can meet him in the back.
Fine. I'm gonna save my flashbang for while I really need it. Trust no one in the dark.
Right there.
Oh wait, where'd he go? Oh, shit. Ready, ready. There we go. Just smile.
Right there.
There we go. Go. Alright. I mean, we wasted my shotgun.
We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard.
To the left.
the sheriff.
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
He's like, I'm with the sheriff.
Somebody showed up. All this shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days they'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
It's me they want. The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can all get back to life as usual.
I hope you're right. Come on, let me get this door open.
Wait, you got the keys to the bookstore?
Perks of being the sheriff. A girl needs to get around.
At least we get some light. You know what I mean?
They're really taking advantage of your presence here,
The
Wade.
batteries.
I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex case.
Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls' abandoned power plant. She marked her caches with light-sensitive paint that could only be seen by eyes that had been touched by darkness and saved by light like she'd been. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness.
Bucks.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my
Should
own
go
life.
upstairs and check stuff out. It's dark up here, though. So dark up here. Oh.
I don't see
Okay.
Barry.
Oh, shit. That must be Barry.
Wait, maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
Let's go. Ah. Oh, I thought someone was coming out on me. I'm watching. Watch my back. Ooh. Hunting rifle. Let's do it. I'll take all that. Thank you. Ooh, hold
I'm
up.
gonna give Pastor Howard
Ah,
a
we gotta
piece of my
fight
mind
anyway.
about this lot.
Never
Told
mind.
him to get it
I was like, oh, I see a thing. Yeah.
Let's take a fight.
That's why there was a thing up. Okay, I need to like put my back up to where I can't get fucking ambush. I was so handy using her. So handy. Huh? Of course they would be environment. Uh-oh, hold on. I'm about to flashbang. I'm about to do a flashbang. Let me flashbang it up. Flashbang, bitch. Alright, who else was in? Anybody else? Alright, let's take me straight. Hurry up on him.
Okay, it's open. Let's go, Wake.
I'm coming. We in a church?
For it to be free, the Dark Presence needed the writer to finish the story. Again and again, the story let it get frustratingly close to the writer without letting it capture him. It was bound by the events depicted in the manuscript, but it could pursue the writer indirectly, put others on the task, and stop those who would help him. It took over everything in its path, made them its puppets, and sent them after Alan Wake.
Okay.
We're almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Of course we do.
There's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
Right? Hold on 1 second. Travel. Alright, I got my flares out. Okay. Alright. I'm ready. Let's do it. This is such a bad idea. Such a bad idea. Where do you go? There you go, Aston. Alright. Not another one. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Wasn't too bad. I mean, just two big guys, but Ooh, damn. Nice.
Guess that one saw the light. Huh?
Barry.
You didn't like that one? A tough audience. Well, I got plenty more.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man. Like garlic against vampires.
Yeah, Alan. Protection, bro.
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on.
Hold on, let me re-up. Alright.
The Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor.
So that's what Alan he
I
fucking
wish I didn't say that.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last
right should have been
Alice
using
had
that.
screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark. She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her. Bastard.
Let's go. I'm gonna watch out for traps on the ground or darkness on the ground.
when someone throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license, or
I like this chapter though because they got backed up. Alright, hunting rifle time. Well, alright, I might need a flashbang. Flashbang, baby. There we go. That's some ditch. I'm trying to do a run. Alright, let's get
I'm
some.
never gonna get used to this.
Alright, no more flares. Got 2 flashbangs. I see some light over there in another box.
The helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
Ooh,
Take too
helicopter.
long. I want to get out of here.
Oh man, it's gonna be a big fight over here. You can already tell. Got all the shit over here. Some flashbangs. Got all the red barrels. Can I like turn this on now? Okay, so I can just turn it. I feel like I'll be safer if I get over to the top. So they have to like, all come in here. I don't like you. I need to like, there we go. Wish I could like get behind it with this file. Or like get like right here. Don't like me. Ah, shit. I mean, I'm trying. Let me get me out of here. Oh shit. Ah, fuck. I was not paying attention. I didn't think I could fall off the edge like that. And I was doing so good. That's very good. turn your lights on. Turn that on. Yes, I know. Look at all that. Sure, I'm coming to buy. Can we get out of here already? Can we get the fuck out of here already?
Keep fighting, Wade. We're almost ready to take off.
Come on. Time to go.
We're landing. Get a move on.
Fuck out of here.
Wait, you better put an end to this.
Just get me to Weaver, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
I hope you know how to deal with this, Wake. I guess you New Yorkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kinda like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Hold on!
Ow!
Son of a bitch!
Of course. There you are. Gotta fuck off. Come on. Come on, get closer. I'm gonna waste my light on them. They almost down. Almost. There we go. Do I have a gun? No, I don't even have a fucking gun. Jesus Christ. Like, how do you always lose your gun? How'd you even lose your flashlight? Like, I had the good flashlight. Now I don't have it. Oh, there's a gun. There's some batteries.
I had to do something about the chain for the door to open.
Yeah. Well, let me fucking read up first. Since you seem to lose all your shit at the beginning every time. Oh shit! Ooh, I heard those footsteps! I heard those footsteps! Fucking bitch. Chill out, big B. Oh, reload. Man. Right. Like I heard fucking footsteps. I knew I heard that shit. Trying to sneak up on me. Thank goodness for these fucking 3D headphones. Shotgun ammo. Do I get a shotgun though? Got a shotgun. Some flares. Let's go. Alright. Got a shotgun. That. Got 3 flares. First I thought I was done with the chapter. I was gonna be like, this is a short chapter, but no.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of our local.
Oh. Ooh, this bitch. Sneaky little bitch. Okay, that's these bitches. Back up. Back up. Nope. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. Fuck up. I'm glad you're just standing there. Stay right there. Stay right there, so. Reload. Why are there so many of you? Ouch. Why is there so many of you? Oh. Jesus fucking Christ, this is fucking I dodged that. That's bullshit. I need to. I wish I could like climb back up here. I need to use the explosives.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of our local.
Fuck up. Fuck up. Oh, they fucked me up. I'll try to get outside. Alright, this part's kind of annoying.
And here's a new song from a band that...
Ouch. I need some running room, that's what I need. There's so many. Oh, shit. There's so many in there. Fuck that. Jesus Christ. I want to go back down there. I don't want to fucking. I'll just keep pushing.
The power plant glowed in the night. It was close, but I had to find a way across.
There were so many fucking dudes. Okay. Here we go. I probably shouldn't go that way. Probably a bad way to go. How do I... Can I like shoot this? Do I have to shoot this open? Don't let me open it. Oh, now let me do it. Okay. Well, let me do it at first. Oh boy! I'm sure everybody behind me. Ugh. Fucking Christ.
Making her way through the water pipe
Did I
alone,
miss a lot of pages?
Cynthia was angry at the writer. Foolish young man, taking unnecessary risks. And the way he broke the rules. Didn't he understand what was at stake? Since the terrible days in the 70s, she hadn't wavered once, as hard as it had been. She was tired of protecting the town all these long years, and now only wanted to rest.
Give me some goods. I got some flares. Thank you for the flares. Oh, that's on the different side. Are you serious? Dodge that. Ouch. Fucking Christ. Loose me up, baby! Oh, don't fall off.
The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story, but the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
Oops, there you go. There. You know some bullshit going on. I'm at a light, so that's fine. I'm at a light anyways. Okay, 2 flares. Make sure I'm loaded. Feels like I'm out to fight. I heard noise in here. Nowhere! Little bitch. Little bitch. Little bitch. Okay, let's see what I gotta do now. I know I'm gonna get attacked while I'm waiting for this to come down. Am I gonna get attacked? I got a flare. Oh, I got 3 flares. 3 little flare guns. Hurry up! It can be that easy. Maybe I should go inside. Can I go inside? Oh wait, it's down. It's down. Oh no! Do I gotta like? I think I'm not. That's what you have to do. Gotta watch my back. Probably gonna attack me over here. I might as well stay on this one and wait till I get the rest of it. I need to see when I get over there. I'm in here, baby. Get to the light. Alright. Got a flare. TV. Alright. Load up.
Such philosophical concerns are by necessity abstract.
Alright, all loaded up.
And yet, some of us can find concrete proof of the nature of our existence.
Some birds still after me. Oh, helicopter back.
We managed to lose the flock. You're almost at the power plant. Keep going. We'll give you support.
You gonna give me life support? Ooh, yeah, give me life support. Hold on! Let me get that light! Yeah. Woo! Woo! Give me that light support, son. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm sorry. Okay. Relocate. There we go. Alright, close. It'll give me a bit of life support and you get me. Alright, let's push it.
We can't stay here. Get inside. Call us when you know what
Fucking birds! Alright. Use up all my goods. Oh, what we got in here? There we go, some batteries. Wish I didn't use all my... There we go. Let me just run. I'm gonna run.
recognized the logo on the power plant sign.
Ah,
I'd seen a version of it
bitches. Oh wait, that's the thumbnail.
Cities were intersections and squares.
Fuckers. I'm in the light now. Fuck you guys. Alright. Anything here I can pick up? Take that thermos. Anything in there? No. No.
Hold it right there.
Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it.
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time. Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you.
See, I did good legs.
It's in
I was
the
like City
well-lit
over here.
room.
Excuse me?
What you'll need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
Let's get all the light in here. All the batteries. That's what I'm talking about. I'll take that. What else you got up in
Don't
here?
go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, No, I haven't seen it.
Alright. Let me reload everything.
Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's drained all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
She got all the shit.
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
Okay, so I'm going back outside. And that's it. Fuckers. Ouch.
Weaver had sent me to cut the power to the transformer yard.
Jesus.
I was
Shut
willing to
the
do grunt
fuck
work
down.
for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades.
I hate these darkness creatures, they suck so bad.
I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
So now I gotta do a puzzle. Alright, so what does this do? Okay. So can I run across that? Oh, okay. Why can't I like shoot the box or something? Let me see what I gotta do with that. What does this one do? Okay. It's not too tough of a little puzzle. Kinda easy.
Who did designs these things?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Ah, fuck. Shouldn't have been too hasty.
Who designs these things?
Can I just like move this box?
The transformer yard went dark and bare.
Nope.
Weaver's water
Oh,
pipe
this-
passage should now be good to go.
Maybe I should have went. If it's ready just in case. Run, 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 run. Oh, wait, I gotta be fucking with me. You know what? Oh, fuck you. That didn't hit him? How did that flash miss him? No, I'm out of here. Reload, baby. Okay. Get the fuck out of here now. Thank you. I'm not big boy. Thank you. You ain't slick, bitch. Alright, let me in. Let me in! I need to re-up. This chapter is a little longer than
This way.
usual.
Follow me. Come. The pipe's empty now. We're ready to go.
It's better be the end of the chapter, because, yeah, I'm coming.
Both Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that
Somebody
was
had
maybe
to work
glad
soon.
when she had the accident. And then Tom started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. The witch
Need some more. There we go.
wasn't. Barbara
Some more
was
light,
sweet.
some more bullets.
He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. He was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my care, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse him. I built the well-lit room to put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story you have written, and none of us will
Hold up.
survive to see the
Does this one have more bullets?
Isn't stopped.
Hold on.
She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
Oh, this one got more bullets.
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, in television, from beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with light, but the darkness stays with you. Leaves a stain.
You want me to do this for you?
This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello? Al!
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! For the sweet love of...
Barry! Barry! We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is
He's
no
like,
time
I'm not
to
going
be
back right now.
selfish, idiot.
That's my best friend.
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
At least I didn't have to worry about
This is a long ass chapter.
She knew
Oh,
how to
shit.
stay safe.
Okay, I might have to stop here and finish up later. Oh, let's keep going. Let's see how far we can get. The well-lit room.
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
Let's see what happens. See if I have to do this later. Oh, birds. Checkpoints. Fuck off. Fucking birds, bro. Wait, did I just go back around? Oh, what the hell. Go back in the circle. Fuck you. Fucking bitches. Yeah.
Barry! Sheriff Breaker! Sarah!
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
Like somebody was allowed to use flares. I mean, yeah.
Barry! Barry!
There's there.
Over here! That guy's on the move.
Hang in there, I'm coming!
No, you don't.
there's a lot of them. Okay. Alright.
You know when to make an entrance, Wake. We were ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I knew you'd be all right.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Laugh it up, funny man. Don't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
When you spend most of your night running uphill while the crazy bunch of demon kings try to take your head off with an axe, you know your helicopter crash landed in Night Springs.
See those lights?
There we
That's the
go.
elevator we need to take.
What the hell is that thing? It's everywhere! Oh crap! One of them!
Nothing moves like that. It's impossible.
Ah! Al! Do something!
He's too fast. I can't get a shot.
There! No, there! Al, they're all over the place!
How many of them are there? Where'd that one go?
Ah, this can't be happening!
Alright, we made it to the light. We're good, we're good.
Was that it? Are we safe?
That was... wow. I think we're okay. Wait,
Hey,
call the elevator.
I got a
I'm
bad
keeping
feeling.
watch. Let's
Hear
keep
something
our eyes
moving around.
open.
Alright, got another fucking flare. Make sure it's reloaded.
Heads up! Here they come!
Oh no! Oh no!
I got a flashbang!
They're coming! We have to hold them off!
Ooh, there's a lot of them. Alright. Come on, elevator.
It's almost here. Just hold on!
Fuck yeah.
Far enough!
Here! Al! Let's go!
That's good.
No, you don't!
Go, Sarah. Go. One flare.
We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wade?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
Let's be careful, okay?
Oh, jeez, I hate this.
Yeah, I hate it too, man. I
Okay,
hate
wait.
it too.
There's a button over there that opens the door. I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
Hey, how the fuck am I gonna get in? Of course.
What's going on?
Fucking course.
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? Alright, you're down there. So you chill out over there if you want.
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything of his stored in a shoebox would remain.
So he stored whatever in a shoebox? This chapter is long as shit. I did that too early. Fuck you, bitches. Fuck you, bitches.
Mission can be a hobby or a job.
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
No! Wrong. Getting kind of close. Getting kind of close. Ouch. Okay, back up.
Enough. You will go no further.
Oh, am I running? Run, baby! Run, bitch! Why the fuck run so slow?
Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
There's an old army base at Raincoat. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now. Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence, in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
That was a longer chapter. Shit. Alright, well, let's begin episode 5. We will finish Alan Wake Up in the next video. Take it easy, everyone.